Just basically talking
Yeah,
about
but
how Mike is shitting on LeBron. I'm just playing like. I had to put that shit down up in a It was like one little thing, and it had showed like it was like LeBron's last 3 finals losses versus Michael's like last 3 finals wins, and Mike averaged like 31, 32, 6 and 6, something like that, and LeBron averaged like 34, like 10 and like 8, something like that. And then I was like, so then like, I put a GIF up there, Westbrook. I was like, well, using this logic, that means he the best player in the NBA. You know what I'm saying? Like, it was like, and then he was like, when he ain't got no rings, he can't sit at this table. And I was like, it says losses, and then it says it's not about rings. You know what I'm saying? Like the whole meme said that. You know what I'm saying? Like, in his losses, and it shouldn't be all about rings. You know what I mean? And I know it ain't all about rings, but it's like, but basically, I don't like breaking it down. I was like Michael Jordan averaged 32, 8, and 8 his third season coming off an injury, and like right after that, like averaged like 37, won defense player of the year and all that. And I was like, if it weren't for the triangle offense, his numbers would be way higher. Like his numbers are shit on everybody, but he probably wouldn't have won that much. You know what I'm saying? And I was trying to say like LeBron James, like he too smart for his own good. Like he's a very smart player, but he's too smart for his own good. Like, cause he don't trust his teammates to make plays. Like he trusts them to hit shots, but not make plays. You know what I mean? Like if anybody go get the assist, he go get the assist. You know what I'm saying? Like he ain't gonna like keep it moving and like actually playing like in the offense and nothing like that. You know what I'm saying? Like so it's a little different. But like yeah, like if the ball was in his hands all the time, like he'd probably average like 40. You know what I mean? Like 40, 47 and 7. You know what I'm saying? Some shit like that.
When Mike came in, that was a big man. Mike big man. So, but what was you saying? Finish what you were saying about LeBron and
basically I was saying like when I was putting up on it, like Mike averaged like 32, 8 and 8 by his third season, and then like not like soon after that he averaged 37, won defense player of the year, all that. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I was like, but if it weren't for the triangle offense, his numbers would probably be shitting on LeBron's, or shitting on everybody. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And I was like, but he probably wouldn't have won that much. But he probably wouldn't have won. You know what I'm saying? He probably wouldn't have won as much. You know what I'm saying? Like, but like the triangle offense got the ball out of his hands, and he sacrificed stuff. He had passed the ball and set a pick. You know what I'm saying? Like LeBron, he's just out the way. Like you can't run no offense with him because like the offense is him. Like he basically either he go drive it in and score, he go drive it and kick it, or he go shoot a three. You know what I'm saying? So you got people like standing around and like don't know what to do. You know what I'm saying? Like just be sitting there chilling, and there ain't no motion in the offense. Ain't no like
right.
Like he trusts people to hit shots but not make plays. Like sometimes you gotta like get a ball up to let somebody else make a play too. Pass the ball, set a pick. Like they just showed it right now. Like he was like you don't know how like much Michael like sacrificed. Like he'd pass the ball and run and like set a pick and have like Steve Curry hit a shot. You know what I'm saying? Something like that. Like
think about LeBron. Like you said, the LeBron James system. He, again, they talking about he make players better too. Because when he got with Kyrie, Kevin Love's numbers dropped. He reduced to just a 3-point shooter, corner 3-point shooter.
Yeah, because he's standing around. Yeah.
Yeah. Kyrie did suffer much, but LeBron got the ball like 9% time. So of course his numbers gonna be good like that. And then on top of that, blow and a blowout game or something, like the Bulls, if they was blowing out somebody, you know, Pippen and Jordan wouldn't play the
Yeah,
fourth quarter.
they sit in the whole fourth quarter.
Yeah, LeBron is still playing. So
Right.
he
Trying to
stats.
pass the state.
Yeah, padding stats. He moving from stats, and that's why you say that's why you seen in the finals when he talking about everybody else. You say, well, you see my stats good, but your stats ain't helping you win. That no matter
Right.
what your stats is, you still it ain't still.
Like, I'm like Larry Bird even said that before. Like he was like I could average triple double if I wanted to, but it wouldn't be winning basketball. You know what I'm saying? Like we're not gonna win though. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, you just can't play that. That's why a lot of smart teams. That's why 3-6 in the finals. And these smart teams know what to do. The LeBron system don't work, man. You can't. You just can't. Like with Jordan, if that the year they put him in point guard, and he ran out them strings of triple doubles.
Mm-hmm. It was like 7 in a row, some shit like that.
he had like 10 to 11 out of 12 games.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, he had like 7, 8 in a row, something like that, something crazy like that. And but yeah, and then they did that for a while, and then they changed it. He went back to how it was before, and then on top of that, he played defense too. So that him having the ball in his hands all the time, running the point, and then
it's gonna take a toll. It's gonna take its toll.
Yeah. So, and what the triangle offense did, he was able to he didn't need the ball in his hands all in order to be effective. You know what I'm saying? Because if you look at it, like you say, he be setting screens and stuff like that, and his movement without the ball. LeBron don't have that. LeBron don't.
That's what I'm saying. And then he should have. And then like everybody be saying, cause like I be saying like Ray Allen like basically saved him from one loss in the finals the first time with the Spurs.
Mm-hmm.
And like how Kyrie like saved him like when he hit that shot. And they be like, but then everybody be like, well, what about with Paxson? And what about with Steve Kerr? I'm like, Michael Jordan passed the ball to Steve Kerr. Michael he passed the ball to John Paxson. You know what I'm saying? Motherfucker, the ball get passed. Like on this one, like LeBron missed 3-point shot. You know what I'm saying?
No. Let me tell you this. Let me tell you this.
To Ray Allen, and Ray Allen hit that hook. And when Kyrie did that shit, he did that shit. You know what I'm saying? Like it was at the end of the game when he tried to be clutch, he clutched me past that ball. He didn't get clutch me saved. You know what I'm saying? Like it's different.
No, but see what the difference. Another difference was Jordan and went in danger of losing the series when they had made them shots.
And they won the game to get them eliminated.
Yeah.
It wasn't an elimination game, both of them was elimination games, real. Especially game 6, that San Antonio game. I was down here watching that, man. It was so crazy up in this thing. I didn't turn into a Spurs fan. It's going up in this. I'm like, oh man, it's crazy up in here. Everybody just knew the Spurs would win a championship that game.
But see, like you say, talk about because see, the Bulls see when Kerr hit that shot, the Bulls was up 3-2.
Yeah. That's what I'm saying. Like,
so if he didn't make it, they just going to a game 7. They're not losing the series.
Same with Phoenix.
Same with Paxson hit that. And LeBron was talking about that a while back. He was talking about the last play with that led to that Paxson shot. He's like, Michael Jordan wasn't involved in that play. I'm like, yes, he was. He brought the ball up. He brought the ball up the floor. He passed it off, and then the Scott there.
They ran offense. They ran the offense.
Yeah, he touched the ball.
Like it was an offense being ran. Yeah. But Michael Jordan is coachable. LeBron ain't coachable.
No.
That's what I'm saying. Like he coachable as long as you saying what he wants to. You know what I mean? When we hit that shot on the Bulls that one time, And he just threw his coach out there. He was like, yeah, he couldn't play. I scratched it. I'm like, damn. The disrespect. And I told you I seen David Black when I was in Sacramento. I had went there with Lens and shit. He was like, I coming back, I coming to Chicago. Man, look, I seen David Black in his line and shit. Like I was just walking in there. So he was coming in a little VIP line trying to get in front of him. I'm like, Mike, you go and go, you go. He's like, no, you good, you go. I'm like, go on. No, you got it. He's like, okay. He's looking at me. I'm looking at him like, you look familiar. You know what I'm saying? So I'm over here, like, we done took our stuff through the scanner, like we getting our stuff, like getting our book bag and all that, like from there, like at the time. You know what I mean? Like together. You know what I mean? I was like, oh, I'm like, he was like, yeah. And this like just after he got fired. Like just after he got fired from Cleveland. Now I guess he was there. Like in my head, I was just thinking like maybe he was there for like trying to get a king job or something. You know what I mean? Because it was like right after he got fired, like probably like a couple weeks maybe. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Look, man, look at David Black.
And I, like Isaiah, I always want to say, he never had a good coach. They always talk about Jordan had Phil Jackson, but see, Phil Jackson hadn't did nothing before he became head coach. He was an assistant. He had never did nothing. So, you know, they became champions together. You know, Phil Jackson won.
It's like Duncan and Pop. You know what I'm saying? Like like you got to be coachable though. You know
he wasn't no Pat Riley coach, and who already had established himself in the league.
Yeah.
You know, you know what I'm saying. So
I think he just knew how to communicate with Mike. You know what I'm saying?
And see,
they had a mutual respect for each other.
And see, another thing the triangle offense did, it was able to hide Mike in certain situations, so the defense could not always collapse on him.
Yeah.
You know, So,
but you got to be coachable enough to do that. Like LeBron wants the ball, like he wants the assist, he wants the rebound. At this point, he probably just chasing Mike though, because you shouldn't be playing in the game when y'all blowing people out.
Yeah.
Like why is you playing? You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. That's that pattern. That's all it is. Because especially when the Bulls won the 72-10 year, dude, they had so many games where they were sitting out half of the third and all of the fourth quarter.
Yeah, man. They got other people patched that up in there. You got Randy Brown in there getting minutes. Randy Brown got like 14 points. Pushing over 20. You know what I'm saying? Like he's like, man, I'm just let my little people come in and ball on y'all real quick, man. Just throw that on out there real quick.
And see, like people talk about, if LeBron passed Jordan, like when you pass Jordan on the scoring list, and and then for the playoff stuff like that, I'm like, Jordan did his body work in a short amount of time than it took LeBron did.
And then he got shorted at the end of his shit before he even got knocked off. And he stopped Barkley from winning championships. He stopped Clyde from winning championships. He probably would have stopped Olajuwon from winning championships. Stopped Malone from winning championships. Gabe Payne from winning championships. You know what I'm saying? Like a lot of people like didn't
Clyde
get that nigga Dirk 8.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
And then, you know what?
Now the KD Warriors, them like, you got that. You know what I mean? Like that was probably the biggest thing. But you had already started the super team movement already. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Like you started this movement. Like
and I didn't.
When Boston did it, when Boston did it, they
weren't in their prime, dude.
I was just gonna say they weren't in their prime. Like everybody was like, all right, like that, we finna go do this real quick. Boom. But when Wade and Bosh and them did it, like they was in their prime. And then when he went back to Cleveland, they traded Wiggins for Love. Got another All-Star over there, with a Kyrie. Like Wade averaged like 26 points in the finals when LeBron won MVP. Kyrie averaged like 20 something in the finals. You know what I mean? Like, when
Yeah,
nobody
yeah,
asked him
that 06 final. I was arguing with a guy about that the other day. He talking about Shaq and stuff. I'm like,
Oh, no. That finals Wade averaged like 36 that year. I'm saying like Wade averaged,
man,
but Wade averaged 26 when LeBron won
I'm like,
MVP.
I was like, if it wasn't for Wade, they would have lost that series.
Yeah, he took it over. I remember that. I remember I was back home, like when that happened, I was back home in college. And we used to go, I forgot who crib we used to be going over at that time, man. We used to go over there getting messed up. But we like watch basically that whole series there. And Wade like went off. Like I just knew
Yeah.
Dallas was finna win.
Yeah, because they won the first two games.
It's
They won
crazy
the first two
because Dallas ended up coming back and getting Miami, I guess.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? Like,
and when they beat Miami,
but Wade was
LeBron.
off that year. I ain't gonna lie, like Wade was a monster. Like it was like his like third year in the league or something like that.
When they
He's
when they played
yamming
Dallas,
those boys, man. Like people be forgetting about Wade. Like Wade is cold.
when they faced Dallas again, you know Jason Terry was
When LeBron
outplaying.
had 8 points. When LeBron had 8 points.
No. Jason Terry outplayed LeBron, and Jason Terry was coming off the bench. He averaged more. His average was high. And if you listen one time, and then they was like if you listen to it, this one commentator was like they was like with LeBron has to do this. He said, but can he stop Jason Terry? That shouldn't even be a question. Can he stop it? That shouldn't even be a thought.
I ain't gonna lie, like that squad was kind of loaded, but it was like loaded with role players. Like they had Jason Kidd.
Jason, he getting beat up by Jason Kidd and Jason Terry.
Like Tyson Chandler knew his role. Karan Butler knew his role. Sean Merriam knew his role. Jason Terry knew his role. Because Dirk was the MVP and he probably only averaged like 22 a game.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like they had like people that were they paid like collective ball or whatever.
And that lady,
I guess Wade and LeBron ain't know what they was doing yet. And LeBron just like shrunk. Like he was just like, I don't want to be here. And Wade had the man to get it to LeBron. You feel me? LeBron would have took that shit.
That was the weakest superstar. But ain't no way in the world he should have been getting outplayed by Jason Terry and Jason Kidd, or they should have been able to guard him, dude. Ain't no way. Now if that was Michael Jordan, especially if he had LeBron body, boy, he would, man, they would have been destroyed.
Yeah, for real.
Ain't no way in the world. That shouldn't have been a thought running through somebody not talking about can he stop Jason Terry.
Hey, that boy Terry about my size.
Hey man, it's 260 pounds, 6'8". Locomotive, dude. You getting out playing, dude? That says something about you, bro. That ain't even right. That ain't even right. So, but see, and stuff he did. I know that he always got to have a super team. He had to have a super team just to get through the East, and the East wasn't all that.
No, the East wasn't none.
East wasn't all that.
Like LeBron didn't play like what he like doing going on gear like 17, 19, 37, I don't know. And but he didn't play longer than Michael have already. But Mike already like and beat the most 60 win teams than more 50 win teams. Like more better team. Everybody just talk about the finals. But like Mike.
Yeah, because I was reading an article.
Like Mike, like he went through a harder conference to get so he had game 7. You know what I mean? Like coming out the East. You know what I mean? LeBron don't get no competition till he get to the West, which is why Mike probably won all his and LeBron lost all his. You know what I'm saying? Like damn near. You know what I'm saying? Like cause like you going through a harder battle to get there, you there.
Yeah,
you got the cakewalk nigga like Toronto, man. Ain't nobody worry about Toronto until they got Kawhi. You know what I'm saying? Like,
Yeah, because
when
yeah,
nobody
like
worried about Toronto, when nobody worried about the Pistons was on a downfall. Boston was the only team I say that was like his nemesis. But I guess in the finals though, like if they ever do like the LeBron story, the only thing he got over Mike is he has villains. Like Mike was the villain. Mike was the villain, but LeBron is like he going through villains. You know what I mean? Like he had like first it was the Pistons, then it was the Celtics. That was like the only two things he had like in the East. And the Bulls that 1 year. You know what I'm saying? Like but like
yeah.
and then the finals I say he had the little shrinkage game. And then he had the Spurs. And then he had the Warriors when he went back to Cleveland. And then, you know what I mean? Like he has a better like, I guess, story if you want to tell it in a way of like to get knocked down and get back up. Mike got knocked down at the beginning, and then when he got on top, he stayed. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, he stayed there. He stayed there. Once he got on top, he stayed there. Wasn't no knocking him
That's what I
off.
said. Like it got to the point where he was the villain. He was the villain. You know
Yeah,
what I'm saying?
and they and it was they was LeBron. Pretty much all LeBron teams in the finals was underdogs. Jordan team wasn't never considered no underdog, and it wasn't because they had better teams. It was because of him. Period.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like people don't feel LeBron.
No, they don't. They don't.
Like motherfuckers like nigga don't talk shit to Jordan.
Yeah, leave that dude
Don't say no
alone.
stupid shit like that. You told him what?
Did you see
Nice
that?
game. You told him nice game after a
And
loss.
and check it out. Check it out. And he made that story up, dude. Jordan made that
And then
story up.
he was like, I made it up.
I'm like, that dude. I was like, that dude got issue. He making up stuff just so he can go off on. I'm like, you must be bored, dude. You got to think of stuff to just get all. That's how you know it was nothing. He was getting bored with him. These dudes think he got to think of something to stay interested.
Right. But they say that's what they say it was like every day he balled, he was go ball every game. You know what I mean? Like I'm coming here, I'm coming to take your heart. You gonna be scared when you play me. I want you to know I'm better than you. I will tell you that. What's
Yeah,
up? What's up?
you
But
better.
LeBron be trying to like smooth talk motherfuckers and shit. This is a good player. He's okay, man. Hey, LeBron not trying to make them not mad. You know what I mean? Like Mike, right,
Right.
get you mad. Come on. What's up? You wanna say something? And
And going back
they
to
was
that
wondering why he
triangle.
doing that shit with his teammates. Like he doing that with his opponents. You know what I'm saying? Like
Right.
he make sure you got his back when he doing it. You know what I
But
mean?
yeah,
Like,
but
like
yeah,
when they
he
talk about something, I'm gonna need you to be there.
but yeah, yeah, Jordan had to go through a harder East. It was a better Eastern Conference, and his finals opponents wasn't weak. His finals opponents wasn't weak.
He just stopped them from being great.
Yeah, cause
Like when they beat Seattle won like 60-some games.
yeah,
They had beat Utah and they beat Houston. Houston just won the championship the 2 years Mike was out. They beat them. And they beat Utah, a team that was finna go to 2 straight finals.
yeah,
You know what I'm saying? Like,
yep,
it was the
yeah.
squad. Like, nigga, Utah probably would have had a little thing. Like, Houston had their little two. That probably would have been Utah too. You know what I mean?
And Utah,
Utah was good for a minute.
yeah, they when they played the Bullshit, they had won 60 games to both of them seasons. Matter of fact, the '98 series, they had home court advantage against Bull.
Yeah, if I say they had one, yeah.
Yeah, because even though they had the same record, but the regular season
Like a
matchup,
division record or something.
yeah, no, they match up between each other. I think Utah beat them twice in the season that
Okay,
year.
yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So that's how they got home court, even though they had the same record. Because
Yeah.
they had beat Bulls twice during the season. You know, the season and playoffs and the finals a whole nother story.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Just because you do something in the regular season don't mean you know you get to the playoffs and you get deep. That's a whole nother story.
Haven't played a part, man. I'm watching it right now.
Yeah. And another thing they talk about with LeBron, they would talk about, you know, like Jordan first couple of years in the league, how he got and they made it to the playoffs and they lost in the first round. I'm like hell.
To the Celtics though.
I'm like look at the squads and say I'm like hell. LeBron didn't even make the playoffs his first couple of years in the league.
Yeah, first 2 years he ain't made the playoffs. Yeah.
Yeah. What you talking about? And then Mike was going against, you know, the Celtics. Got hit with 4 Hall of Fame.
And Mike was the All-Star like early.
And he only got and the only player Mike got on him with him is maybe Orlando Woolridge. Everybody else was garbage. And a lot of the team, you know, they was cokeheads. They was did drugs.
Yeah.
So of course he gonna lose in this round. You know what I'm saying? You ain't got he ain't had the players around him to compete with them. And then like Isaiah was talking about, you know, Magic and Detroit, you know, was beating him. He talk about he got a losing record. When actually he got a winning record with Magic against Magic in the regular season. And you know what happened in the finals. And you know with Detroit don't they only got they only got a 2-game. They only better the Bulls by 2 games. You know, them whole 4 years. You know, they won 12 and the Bulls won 10. You know,
Yeah.
during the playoffs. And he was like, Joe was taking 25, 35 shots a game. I'm like, that dude was averaging 23 shots a game on 48% shooting, and scoring at 30-something games. I was like, he wasn't averaging no. I'm like, when he got there, when they first met, Scotty and Horace Grant was just rookies, and Scotty wasn't even started. Scotty was coming off the bench. You know, because they all people like to push that narrative where Jordan started winning till Scotty got there. Scotty wasn't nobody when he first came on the team. He wasn't nobody. He was on the bench. Brad Sellers was starting over him. Brad Sellers. Scotty didn't start. He wasn't starting until like maybe the next season.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So that's bull. That's bull.
And then as soon as Scotty got good, like
yeah, his first
they swept the Pistons though. You feel me? They ain't just beat like we swept them. They took them 7 games the year before and then swept them the next year. You know what I'm saying? Like,
yeah. Mike swept, but the Bulls was able to sweep him. And if it wasn't for Scotty with that migraine headache, who knows whether they would have won Game 7 that year. You know what I'm saying? So, you know, once Scotty became an All-Star, which was the year when they swept him, that's when they had to get time to DJ on it, you know. So, but they still weren't able to sweep the Bulls. You know, the Bulls played them good. They went 5 games the first year, 6 games, and they was the only one really that was able to compete with Detroit to keep up, with them a little bit. You know what I'm saying? Other than after they beat Boston, they couldn't nobody else. There wasn't nobody else in the league that was compete with the Pistons, at least in the Eastern Conference. So that's the fun. Bull that narrative with that Scottie Pippen stuff. He ain't win because Scotty got there. That ain't true because that game you just watched just now. That's the when they first won. Scotty was on the bench, dude. Go up on Basketball Reference. They'll show you will see Scotty stats in his first couple of years in the league. You'll see, it wasn't until Mike took him out the league. Scott, to tell you the truth, he made Scottie Pippen the player he was. He made Scottie play he was, you know, and I don't know Scottie because Scottie was good, boy, because when Mike left, he was snapping. You know what I mean? He maybe should have been MVP that year in '94. They was talking. Somebody said he was the best player in the league. Yeah, I'm like, I don't know if he's the best player in the league.
He's probably top 5 though.
Yeah, I'm like the Olajuwon best player in the league.
Olajuwon, yeah, definitely Olajuwon.
Yeah,
but Olajuwon was cold, boy.
Yeah, that dude. And look, this dude, he was what they say he's top 10 in steals, and he a center or something like that.
Yeah.
I remember one year he was in the fifth. He was top 5 in steals that year. You know, and he a center. So I like Olajuwon on any other center. Be at the defense.
Well, he's be fucking Shaq up.
Yeah. and
he be getting that Shaq over there.
His low post
like young Shaq.
Oh yeah. David Robinson, Shaquille O'Neal, and Patrick Ewing. They couldn't do nothing with that dude. They couldn't do nothing with it. Yeah, but him and Mike was the best post-up players in the league at that time. Two best post-up players. You got, and that's a lot for a guard.
Yeah, I'm just saying, when we came back that second time around, like he was like the post-up king, like like he was like the post-up king when he came back that second time.
Yeah, he got that fade. He got that fade away pattern.
Yeah,
it was a rap out there.
I'm like, man, yeah, that was like the go-to.
You gotta be running around, certain energy like that too. He didn't have to drive the whole and then he had other intangibles that if you just watch his highlight, man, he makes simple look so cold. He made the simple stuff look so cold. You be like, you shouldn't feel like a lot of times you don't know. So yeah. But LeBron, I mean, I like LeBron, but and he's like one of the favorite players when he first came in. But
I ain't gonna lie, like that nigga definitely lived up to the hype, though. I ain't gonna lie.
Yeah, I ain't taking good player, man.
That's one thing about like I ain't never seen nobody hyped up that big and like live up to the hype. Like you usually can't live up to the hype. I'm like, okay. This nigga cold, he cold.
I see he should have. I'm kind of disappointed in it. Because when I first started watching, I'm like, this dude can be the greatest all time. But after I started watching him, after that, I've seen a pattern and stuff, man. But the things that he can't do, and the fact he got to go join up with other people, I didn't like that. That's because LeBron don't have a post-up game, really.
Yeah, like he just not getting a post-up game. Like you go, man, that your body says post up. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Post up with the person.
Because he don't have his fundamentals is lacking. They're not on the level of Jordan's or Kobe's or Olajuwon. Fundamentals. He don't have.
I ain't gonna lie, like, cause that's the thing that made like Kobe, like, cause I ain't gonna lie, like even like Kobe, like Mike was probably like more like gifted than Kobe, but Kobe like worked to get himself to. Mike had the athleticism and everything there, and he still worked. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
Like still outwork you too. So he finna get like the most out of that shit. Now he might not work in different ways. Like they say like he smoke a cigar on the way to before all the games. You know what I'm saying? like, he'll take care of his body like LeBron do. You know what I'm saying? Like,
Yeah,
but it's like
and that's one thing. That's the one thing I wish he did. But yeah, he just lacking a lot of stuff. Because imagine if he had all those intangibles, boy, he could be a lot better. He could have been a lot better than what he was.
yeah.
What he is.
Even like you know who else I say that for? Vince. Vince.
Yeah, he was lacking that Kobe and
Like
Jordan.
he could have been way better.
Yeah.
He's still good. He damn still could be in the Hall of Fame and stuff, but like still, like
Yeah. But he could have been way better.
yeah. Like basically, like if him and Tracy was like a combined person, that probably. Cause I ain't gonna lie, like T-Mac, we went for injuries. Like T-Mac had injuries though. Vince had a little injuries, but not like T-Mac. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, if T-Mac was injured, all Vince, T-Mac, and Kobe, all of them should have been on the same level.
Yeah.
You know, they should have been on the same level. You shouldn't have been able to choose which one was better than the other. You know what I'm saying? Vince and Tracy, if Tracy wasn't injury prone, and then they approached the game like Kobe and Mike. Then them three boys, it would have been some real battles.
Real. AI took like all of them out 1 year. He took like Ray Allen out, Paul Pierce out, and Vince. Like,
Yeah.
Look at this little dude.
Yeah, but like I said, but yeah, it take before LeBron came